still have
I
it
do
too.
not see it on Twitch right now.
Okay, let's see what's going on. Oh, it's there on Twitch.
Here. Oh, here we go. Okay, I can see it now.
Okay, let's see it on YouTube, which means it should be recording. Yeah, it's live on YouTube. Cool, everything works. All right.
Yeah.
I just don't know the sound, what the sound is like. I can't do commenting that much because I'm gonna cough a lot. So. Okay, you're good to go.
All right.
So you can
Well,
get the people in. I'll tweet at the people. Open runs. So you know what I was thinking while you were doing all
what were
this?
you thinking?
I was thinking we could have a way where people that are watching can join. They'll be on a queue if they want to join some team games, and
I like that.
it would be preference to FSL people first, and Patreons and all that, right? And then you have the viewers. Then we can add them on as they
Right.
can, right? And there's some queue, and they sign up, and it just kind of gets them to be part of the community. I think that would be a ton of fun.
Agreed.
So
There's a
what's
bunch
the
of stuff I'm
plan
gonna try
tonight?
out.
Custom
You know, the
games,
plan
arcade.
hasn't come together much. We wanted to do a couple of arcade. I was a little bit more interested in just trying out some different maps and trying to throw people into different teams.
Yeah, okay. You're in charge
In
of that.
custom, there's a lot of optional settings that a lot of people don't even know exist, and they actually are pretty lousy. But
Yeah.
I think they could be good. I like experimenting with that stuff. You know, like the optional alliances that you can form and break, like in the original game.
Uh-huh. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna tweet that it's open to all customs arcade team games. Hop on if you
Okay.
want to watch and or play. Boom.
Hmm?
So that's what's that? Our Friday night games basically, right?
Friday Star League.
Friday Star League, yeah.
It all works, doesn't it?
Indeed.
Welcome to everyone who is watching. I know I'm one of them. But yeah, it's been a neat little day. Did you catch any of Summer Game Fest?
The Summer Game Fest. What do you mean, like?
The reveal of
Oh
what
no.
was it?
Yeah, well, I mean, I played
Ace,
those games, so I
Battle
know.
Aces. Oh, I know. I'm just.
Yeah, I didn't. I was too busy, so I didn't catch it. Tell me, what did you think of it? What are your thoughts on that?
You know, I kind of miss the personality of having more, you know, like orcs or aliens and stuff, as opposed
Ah,
to
okay.
kind of
Yeah, it's
everything
definitely
being
not that.
robots.
Yep, it's definitely
Uh,
not that.
yeah, struck me as very much taking some MOBA inspiration, what with the chorus and all.
Mhm.
It looked really responsive. You
Yeah, oh
know,
yeah.
and of course, they had David Kim in the battle report, just like with the early StarCraft 2 days. I'm very curious, like whether 1v1 and 2v2 will be the only modes, because I usually get in through a campaign. You know, I've definitely been following like some of the story stuff behind the scenes of Stormgate. But I kind of like that, you know, sort of bite-sized 10-minute things.
Well, now that it's out, I can tell you what I think about it
Hmm.
and how it works.
Oh, great.
And how. And we can probably talk about this a bit more when we have for next week. But basically, I thought it was like, wow, this is weird. It's very simple. But then what you notice is once you get in there, it just gets going, and it's so much fun. You just get into the action. And it's not, if you're looking for SC2, that's not SC2. It's nothing like that. It's for everyone else to hop on and just play. You don't have to worry about all this other stuff. It's a ton of fun. I got addicted pretty fast. So, just
Yep.
FYI.
I heard similar stuff without people going into specifics. I was helping StarCraft Observer doing some interviews with a few of the community members who were there.
Yeah. Oh, we got.
You know,
We
What we
got
got?
Revenant Rage on the chat.
Yes, we do. Probably off cell phone because word
Oh, on
is his
cell
power's
phone.
out.
Yeeks. Alright, let me put this live
Probably
too.
watching on there. Revenant Rage, blink twice if you're just watching us on the Twitch app on your cell phone.
Blink twice.
Shake your head slightly if you have power again. I'm kidding. I just like that kind of.
Well, we got 3 minutes till we go officially live at 9 p.m.
Oh
Eastern.
really? Okay. Cool. But yeah, I think it's kind of the pattern all around. I think no matter whether you're talking, Ace, or I keep Battle Aces. That's it. Whether you're talking that, whether you're talking Stormgate, whether you're talking Zero Space, none of those are StarCraft 2, and none of them are really quite meant to be StarCraft 2. And that's by design.
This is a new type of RTS though. It's not even like a,
Oh,
what
yeah.
those games are. It's really very different. So that's the
Yeah,
exciting
no
part.
build up. It's just kind of throwing you straight in there. And
Yeah.
it reminds me, and I know David Kim was bringing up this stuff up in his Uncapped Gaming sort of proof of concept video, but back when Legacy of the Void was going to come out, and they were kind of trimming down the pre-game, the early game, by starting you off with twice as many workers, kind of pushing you ahead by cutting down on the amount of resources per base. And a lot of people forgot, but during the beta, they were even experimenting with just getting rid of some of the macro mechanics, like the mules and the chrono boosts, and possibly setting the queens to automatically just autocast larva. And they did a little bit for a while. They had it set where chrono boost would be like permanently set to one building until you switch it to another instead of just for a handful of seconds. And they did make it so you could repeatedly spawn larvae on hatcheries and they'd kind of stack, but it was a lot less than what they were experimenting with. And so I think it's pretty clear that there were some thoughts that David Kim had back then, and he's sort of taken it to a much further point.
Yep.
Really set itself just as far as, okay, here, choose what you've already got. We're gonna throw you in there, fight each other already, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty curious.
Did they say? Because I didn't watch it. Did they say when the beta would be released and all that? I didn't see any.
I don't think they said when the beta would start.
What did they
but
talk about?
They brought up the signups for the beta
Uh-huh.
and the wish list for Steam. So, and I believe they've got their own Discord up too now that have some public channels. They're just like Frost Giant. They're planning to have kind of a deeper presentation at the PC Game Show. But they also posted a video of Artosis.
Oh, they call it
and
Battle
Tate's
Aces. I
game.
like it. Yeah, I see it
Battle
now.
Aces.
I didn't see that. It's called Battle Aces. Nice.
Yeah, I used to have a dog named Ace.
Because I was calling it like what we were calling it, Secret Games.
Okay,
I didn't know what to call it. I was like, what is this? I was like, whatever this game is.
You didn't call it anything because there were, you had your agreements there. But yeah, definitely encourage you and anyone watching to check out StarCraft Observer's podcast. He interviews, I think, Fear Dragon, Zombie Grub, Harding, and Artosis about kind of the experience of going out there. They never went into detail, but they did talk about like how the invitations went through, what the mood was, and kind of some general concepts about what makes an RTS game an RTS game.
Yeah.
So,
Great.
yeah.
So I think this is what we'll do. I'm just gonna keep you company a little bit until it gets going. But I probably especially if my throat starts to act up, I'm like,
Okay, well, we do have a bunch of guys in the lobby. We got ETTTT, Greenpire, Neutrophil, and Deepu. So, all right. Yeah, they didn't post anything in the chat, but I guess they're around. Shall I just bring them into the voice?
Yeah, I would just bring him in. Let's go chit chat with them.
Yeah.
Ask them to be on the video too. That way, if they can, those who can. It's not super mandatory, but
Hello.
Yeah. Hey everyone. We were just talking about Battle Aces and stuff like that. We're gonna kind of keep things casual. A lot of this is gonna be sort of a proof of concept test because next week we're gonna kind of hype things up a little bit more and have things a little bit more organized. So I figure I'm just gonna be setting up some different lobbies. You know, you guys can get in and decide what you want to do. Um, and if possible, if you could get on, you know, the Ninja website, get on the cams. Not mandatory though this time.
Yeah, I think it'd be tough for me to set up the cams right now.
I don't even have a webcam.
Yeah.
All right, well then, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Our
Let's bring
players
him in
are
anyway. Let's go. Who else? Who we got on? Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
And here. Yep. All right, let's start with
Actually, I should probably.
ETTT. It's 5 T's, right?
Oh yeah, we
I
know
think
him.
it's 6. No, it's 6.
6. Wow.
Yeah.
You upgraded.
We
Okay.
know him.
We do, but not everyone watching might. So how about you introduce yourself?
So my name's Ethan. I go by ETTTTTT on on games. I'm kind of like I'm not that great at StarCraft. You know, I'm always out here trying my best, and so hopefully we can pick up a dub today.
Hey, ET,
Okay.
you were at the what was that? Storm Cup in Philadelphia last year or 2 years ago now.
Yeah, I was there. Made the
Nice.
drive.
Drive, well. Yeah, I had to fly there. But, serious question though, and, you can think about this if you need to. How many T's is too many T's?
I think there's never enough. Like, as I go on in my life,
Okay.
maybe as I gain more wisdom, I'll keep adding more.
Alright, cross the T's and forget the I's, that's what I say.
Yeah.
And we've also got my pal from Minnesota Barcraft, I think currently residing in NYC, right? Graham
That's right. Representing the Zerg race, the former Minnesota race. Living the dream, man.
Yeah, as they say, moving from the mini apple to the big apple. It's not a very good phrase, but I feel it's kind of mandatory, right?
Especially since I didn't live in Minneapolis, so it's really a bad phrase for
No,
me.
I don't live there either. All right, and here, one moment. Hearing from Archaic right now. We've got. Oh, okay. He says it'll be in a couple weeks. All right, so we got Neutrophil. Neutrophil, you're a dominant force in the FSL.
I don't know about now, but I've been playing for a while. Lately I've just
Yes,
been doing
indeed.
a lot of custom mapping. But I'm looking forward to tonight, just having fun, doing some different things.
All right, and then last but certainly not least, we got Deepu.
Hey, yeah, Deepu. I've played in quite a few of the FSL tournaments. It's cool.
With a
Happy to be
different
here.
name, almost
Oh,
every time.
every year, yeah. I think this time I'm still Deepu though, so we're keeping it
Yeah.
simple for this one.
You think it is gonna stick with that, or do
Yeah,
you think?
yeah.
All right.
I mean, it was close. I think my Blizzard Hunt account almost got hacked this past couple days, but we secured it. We're still
the
Deepu.
reason I'm Hyper Turtle, my account didn't get hacked, but someone hijacked the clan invitation in Warcraft 3. I was like Ice Rain or something lame like that at the time, and I had to come up with a new name very quickly.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's necessity is the mother of invention, and even laster, but even less least. Hey, War Bunnies.
Oh, War
hey.
Bunny's
Captain?
on. Hop on, man. On the video, we can put you on.
War Bunnies can hop. You better believe that.
Oh yeah, he is a
Oh,
bunny.
I don't have my camera hooked
Ah,
up.
okay.
That's all right.
That's all right. All right.
I don't think many people do.
So we have 7 people on the channel on the chat right now.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
So Bunnies and I will be casting. KJ, you can do the observing,
Yes.
and all the rest. I'm getting people into parties right now.
So it's 2v2. Is that what we're doing here?
How many did we end up with? One,
You guys are
two,
casting, so there's
3,
if
4.
there's 7 here, three is like involving
Mhm.
casting and one's observing. There's 2v2.
Okay.
ETT, Greenpire, Neutrophil.
Yeah,
and-
how to...
I'm not familiar with the last person.
Let's see. Well, the last person's Deepu.
Oh.
Yep.
We were actually just discussing, you know, he's a man of many names, and many talents, many races. Invite to party. I'm just trying to get everyone we can.
Instability just came online.
Oh, she can join. Invite her. And Matheson is on, guys.
Oh man, Matheson. Alright. Let's see. There we go. There's ETTT. Only 4 T's in this one. You see it. So that's where I was kind of confused, because I could swear some of the T's are only on some of the platforms.
Yeah, I made this account a long time ago, so it's not like they're not all uniform. Like all the new ones are fixed.
Alright. And who else are we missing? Is Neutrophil in there?
No.
Alright.
So I see him in the party now.
6. Okay. 2, 3, 5, 6. One more. JB. Oh, Green Empire.
Hit me up.
Invite to party. Shall we do?
Okay. All right. So it looks like we got enough people, right? I'm trying to get the production stuff going, but it's not working right now. So I'll get you guys that caught up. So you'll have to do the manual. What do you call that? Intros.
It's okay, I've been practicing. I just gotta remember how many T's to say in that one name.
You can count them.
And party leader. Oh, here we go. Alright, so I haven't had a chance to do this one in a really long time. And I've got a soft spot for it, so...
What are we doing?
Oh, that's for you to find out. Me,
One of our chat guys.
Try to know.
Odin is talking to Matheson, guys. Well, one of our viewers. Welcome, Odin. I know him from a while ago. He used to play SC1.
Yeah.
I don't know if SC2.
Don't mind Matheson. Waiting for Stormgate. Okay. Are you also waiting for Battle Aces or?
Battle Aces is great.
Guy?
I played that, guys. I flew to LA,
Yep.
played it there at the studios. It was a ton of fun. I'm addicted. Can't wait to play it again.
Right. Who needs Disneyland?
Yeah.
All right. Everyone else, join up.
We have a friend who played some of it in the early.
Yeah, we've got a member of Minnesota Barcraft, Gulmyoja, and his name is really getting out there. He is actually just about to visit South Korea and hang out with Rainer and a couple other streamers and kind of do a StarCraft boot camp there, so... Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, but he was saying how much he liked that new. He thinks it's more StarCrafty than Stormgate.
Okay.
With the. So.
Alright. So we want...
Okay, so he's setting up now.
So this was first revealed at one of the BlizzCons, and
Is
it
this
is
just
not...
the mod?
This is the mod. There is no such thing as like a skin pack or something, because StarCraft is 3D. So basically, they just, they did a Kickstarter. They replaced a bunch of stuff. Here, I think actually, Deepu and Greenpire would make best. But yeah, they basically sort of put the 2D art over the 3D art, and you know, there's only one map you can even play it on. Oh, actually, no, there's, I guess, a few, but it's pretty limited. And it should be very interesting because I'm assuming, I'm not positive, but I'm assuming that this should be going by like the balance patch from maybe 7 years ago. I just want to find out. So, we will be moving you into your individual chats, and we will be learning a lot. Good luck. Have fun.
Did we let them know? Oh, okay. Can everyone
They're
hear that?
They're in voice still.
Oh.
Right? Anyone
Yep.
got an opinion?
Are these
That's why I
fair
love the
teams?
That's what I thought. Huh?
These are the fair teams.
Yeah. I think that's as good as we can get.
Did Deepu and ET wanted to be teams together? They usually are, but I guess they don't care, huh?
Oh, really?
I mean, that would be cool, but
yeah,
I
I'd be
don't
down
know.
for it. That'd be
Neither of
good.
us have played the
Yeah,
game in a bit.
you guys
so-
should do that because they want to play
Yeah, yeah.
together. But I think we may
Okay,
need to do some off racing if it's
I got you.
to make
Maybe.
it fair.
Thank you,
Maybe. Does Neutrophil have an off race though?
Yeah, it's Terran is probably
Does
his
he run
worst.
players?
I have a less on race.
Alright
you-
then.
So do you guys? I thought of something. This is all for fun. Do you guys want to go to your own
Yeah.
channels to chat, or do you want to have a public one and you all are chatting, or what do you guys want to do?
I mean, that'd be kind of
sure
cool, I
that's
guess. Yeah, we could just do.
You guys can be
all
on the
of the
same
chat.
one, but we'll mute you, so that way we
Sure.
can cast it, but we can hear you guys talking against each other. If you guys want, by the way, that's totally up to you.
How would they talk to each other then?
Just chat, probably team chat.
That's up to you guys. I don't want to throw a hitch. Remember, we're just trying out new things for fun.
Yeah, we're kind of throwing things at the wall right now.
All right,
including
do
our
the old way, and then if you guys want to talk trash, hop into
Alright.
their channel and all that. But we'll be doing our own casting, or at least Hyper Turtle and War Bunnies will be. I won't be casting.
Alright, this should be interesting. Boy, it's been a while since the StarCraft's cartoon by Carbot was really a thing. They've been definitely sort of referencing it a lot in Helldivers though.
It looks cool. All these colors are cool
Cartoons
looking.
they do for that. Oh, they did a great job with this. There were even like special Kickstarter backer things that, you know, stuff that only they could get, like having Zeratul as your Dark Templar, stuff like that, or the Derp Fester.
The observer controls don't seem to work, so I don't know what you chose on this.
Oh,
but
I think I'm controlling. Ouch. Okay, there you go.
no,
yeah,
but what I mean is I
it's,
can't
it's an
zoom
arcade
out.
game.
I can't zoom
No,
out.
no,
I
you're
can't-
gonna have to figure it out as you go.
Yeah, it doesn't have the gamer controls, which I'm surprised.
Some of the controls work. Like I just did everyone to get a look at the, you know, E still gives you a vision of everyone, but it's
Okay.
It's dated. Think of it that way.
All right, go ahead. Intro time.
Okay. Let me. Gotta take a look at the stream. In the lower left, we have the blue Carbot Terran. He is.
There's no intros,
ETTT,
Have fun on the intros now.
and his teammates. The also blue Terran. He is Deepu. And in the upper right. See if you're there yet. Yeah. We have the yellow Terran. He is Neutrophil. And his teammate, and I do not believe they've ever teamed together. We have the green Carbot Zerg. He is Green Empire.
So I gotta tell you guys, they're heavily favored.
Yes,
Cause
I
think
was,
Green-
I was actually gonna get there. They're definitely higher ranked both individually and in some of their 2v2 games. Now, what we might be seeing is a lot of people getting thrown off not just by the graphics, but by, you know, which.
Oh, that
balance
is a jump up
matches
spot. I honestly didn't think the Reaper could make it in through that spot.
Well, now we know. And then once
Oh,
again,
he's gonna. Oh, he didn't get the.
the queen popped in time. For the other one, anyway.
I like the pings. You know, it's very adorable.
Yeah, I know. You know, it's a pity that they're gonna, you know, blow each other to pieces. Oh, and look, for neutrophils, you notice one of them has the cracked visor.
Yeah, he's turned his back on us though. It's weird seeing their
Yeah,
butts.
I know. It's yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll see if Patches is there. A lot of these Carbot characters had unofficial nicknames.
Oh.
Alright, here we go. Zerglin's on the way. Queen doing her best to defend.
This is
Reaper's
so
being
weird to
driven
watch,
back.
man.
It is.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, people just kept asking the Carbot people, well, couldn't you do the same thing with StarCraft 2 that you did in the original game? They're like, no, there's a lot more assets in StarCraft 2. And it's more of a one-time thing without Blizzard's direct involvement.
Is there a thing that show? Oh, the little wings appear on their back. I see. They have speed now.
Yep. Just like in Standard, but
Oh, yeah,
the
that's
wings
cool.
are tinier and cuter.
Yeah. I have a ghost already for Neutrophil.
Yeah,
gosh.
I
You know what
mean,
he wants
he's
to do.
If you click on the, you can.
I
if
know
you're-
all too well what he wants to do.
Yeah. If you click on a thing that's upgrading, it plays the music for the upgrading. I think ETT is doing STEM.
Yep. Yeah, there's
Oh,
a lot
really?
of little Easter eggs in this.
Oh, wow.
It plays music.
Yeah,
Here
it
we
does.
go.
That's crazy.
Free Empire hitting with the Zerglings.
Yeah.
This is crazy, man.
Yeah. Uh-oh, he's got a lot of lings in his
Ooh, boy.
base.
Pulling the boys.
Yeah, but I don't think he
Yeah.
has any attack units.
Oh,
Not a
no.
lot.
He didn't have a wall, guys.
You can hit U to see the units, and no.
Are those drones?
Two
Green Fire accidentally
two
sent
Marines
his
just
drones.
popped. Yeah, I think it's the first Marine you make that has the cracked visor. Here we go.
And ET's not helping.
No. ET's just kind of doing his thing.
He's partying. Listen to the music in his
Yeah.
face.
Oh yes, yeah. Yeah, anyone who hasn't watched their way through the whole series, there actually are some
Uh-oh.
plotters that are involved.
Uh-oh, look at the ghost.
And that is Neutrophil in a nutshell.
Well, it's gonna land.
It's a lot easier to see in this. In this
Yeah, it is a lot
game.
easier to see, but
But you can't hear the nuclear launch detected over the music.
Maybe. Oh,
Maybe he shouldn't be
no,
partying.
No.
That was so cool.
oh my god. This is insane the way it is.
Yes.
He is like, oh boy, Deepu, had to pick you to.
Yeah.
Oh no, yep. You're never gonna get just one Neutrophil.
Oh, he found him.
Here he is. Oh yeah. So you can't pull that over on Deepu because he's done the same thing to me.
Oh, he got
Look
it.
at the ghost. Look at how it camps it up during its death scene. A lot of these are references to specific little episodes of Carbot Starcrafts. Oh, this time.
Oh no, he loses his command center.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to the
that he
lings.
does.
There's a big attack coming. We'll see if the lings. Uh-oh, I think there's gonna be a natural
Only one
surround
piece
though.
that moves up.
Yeah.
You know, these guys probably aren't like playing as well as they usually are because of the distraction.
Yeah.
There's the distractions. There's also little bits of stuff that should work a certain way, but probably won't. And here we go. That's a lot of adorable little legs. Oh, and Banelin's too.
Cleaned up.
Alright, yep, cleaned up very quickly. Green Empire is
I hear
usually
music
ready
in
to-
deep
Do they have?
Base.
Do the banelings have speed?
I do not believe they do. You can do G for upgrades. We have a cloak, and then side, one impact, one combat shield. Oh, we
And
have
Yamato is upgrading?
There's a battle cruiser. Wow.
Yeah.
And the party music is still on. It's so distracting, but it's funny.
Yeah, well, because I think he's getting, no, it's Stim.
And Nuke coming in somewhere.
Oh, the nuke's going on.
It's down at
ET's
the
about to
top
get
of
nuked
those
for the
days.
second time.
And once again, right in the middle of the workers.
Oh, it's gonna land too.
Oh, no.
Ay, ay, ay.
The shields say OP.
let me, yeah.
Who's gonna
Let
lose
me
his
do
face?
my quick Dustin Crowder. Terrible damage. And thank you everyone for joining us. For those just tuning in, we're just flicking insanity on our loyal FSL.
I mean, there's still playing,
Yeah,
but the
you
supply,
can supply.
the supply is very Terran. He Yamato'd the ghost.
What?
Yeah, okay.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Well, now you have.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
there's some logic to it. The Yamato kind of keeps going even if they kind of move away.
Alright, the party's at Neutrophil's base now.
Well, and everyone's invited.
yeah.
So, yeah, for the record, we have 96 and 95 supply to 31 and 27.
Yeah. This game ended.
Yeah. However, I think they want to go down.
Look at all those queens.
Oh yeah,
Little
that's a
flock
lot
of
of
queens. I thought they were Hydralisks for a minute.
No, if they were Hydralisks, they'd be.
And they're
waving
being
at us.
healed by the medevac.
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah.
Even though they have transfuse, they don't need their help.
Oops.
Left.
Oh, look at those dead Marines. They just like shrink to the creep.
So,
One of them has combat shields, one of them doesn't.
Yeah. Bunnies, what, just... Oh, wow. Check out in the middle of the map, check out what they did with the Zelnaga Watchtower. An unblinking eye.
Oh yeah.
Neutrophil, is that what's the thing that Neutrophil has beside it?
It's a ghost, but it looks like a
that-
box.
Yeah, that's Solid. That's a Metal Gear Solid reference, but yes.
Yes, I get it now, but I didn't realize when I was.
Yeah, if you click on it, you can
Yeah.
learn a little bit more.
Yeah.
But War Bunnies,
we-
do you have any favorite StarCraft moments? Or did you? How much of the series did you catch? Did you ever catch the big half-hour-long finale?
Yeah, I saw the finale with Fester. Greenfire sent all the links into the base.
Well, yeah.
Nothing that shoots up.
Strategy, isn't it?
But you know, Deepu is distracted, man. That's the third time they didn't lift their command center.
Oh, he Yamato'd the ghost though again.
Oh, no more command center.
Yeah.
Oh well, he has one more in the back. ET does. And the Marine is
Was
just
that neural
chilling.
is that neural parasite for Greenfire being researched?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, the first time they ever used that in the cartoon, it was the Infestor playing with the Hellion like it was a toy.
Yeah, it just. I think Baneling's speed just finished.
He doesn't need it. There's 5
No,
Marines.
no, the gate.
No, if you're this far ahead of the Zerg, you just get everything.
Yeah, one of their opponents has 7 units.
All right,
so.
we have a tactical jump. There's gonna be a lot of queens within range quickly, though.
Yeah.
And Corruptors.
Oh, and Corruptors. I mean, noble attempt, you know, to the death.
Yeah.
And
Let our last stand shine a
Deepu.
light so bright, we will be remembered throughout eternity.
I've never seen that before. The battlecruiser Yamato to single wing.
Yeah, well, like, what else do you cast it on?
I guess the only thing worse is Yamato and Larva.
Yes. I think, well, the thing is, I think the larva actually makes more sense because they're armored. Is he floating to the corner? He is.
Oh, no, come on.
But, like, I think you
Except
kill
he's
the Ling
also on
faster
fire.
if you just regularly shoot at it than you would with the Yamato.
Maybe, and you continue to attack the other ones too, instead. So I believe there's a whole sort of build-up to the Yamato.
Is that
during which
Vikings
it's
he's
not
making?
attacking. We have
That was a Viking.
GG.
The building's gonna burn.
Fire and Neutrophil are our cartoon shampoo.
Well, there you go, guys.
That was
That was something.
that was definitely something. That was more fun to watch than I would have guessed.
Yeah.
Yep, that's why I picked it. I figured it would be fun to watch. Hey everyone, our winners here are Neutrophil and Greempire. I'd say you might have had a little bit of favor in that matchup, but I bet you were not banking on those ghosts getting Yamato'd.
That was interesting.
It was very interesting. Has anyone here ever played that mod before?
Long time ago when it like first came out.
No,
Yeah.
that is my first time seeing it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I think I was
Yeah.
going for. I watched the StarCraft's cartoons where like the one Marine takes control of the mothership and takes over the whole day. That's what I was planning for that game, but I don't think it worked out.
Didn't well, yeah, especially since there wasn't a Protoss player. That was the big
Yeah, that would
that was the big counter strategy against
make
that.
things tough. Yeah.
But yep, very impressive in many ways. All right, so I'm gonna.
Oh, looks like Dark Menace and Little Reaper are here. They can join for a 3v3.
Ooh. Yep, and I know what to do here. All right, what do we got? We got the rest of the Freedom family. Welcome, Little Reaper and Dark Menace.
Okay, so Little Reaper is here, but Dark
Menace
Menace
is muted.
is not ready yet.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, we can have them in chat without bringing them into the game necessarily. And let me see what I have here. Total of 6 players.
Let me add the Discord so you guys can see. We have 9 people on the channel right now.
Nice.
Oh, looks like Dark Menace is arriving.
Okay. Little Reaper is also muted. We should do a non-versus adjacent arcade game. Risk could be cool. Well, hey. Anyone who's viewing this right now on Twitch, do you have a suggestion for an arcade game? One option would be Direct Strike, since I've got the premium one, but I don't think I've ever actually set up a match in it.
Does everyone need it?
No, it's free.
Oh.
I've got the premium version, so I've got some extra modes, but I can't say I've actually looked into them.
But I'm saying wouldn't people have to download it?
Yeah, but it'd be pretty quick. I mean, the assets are all StarCraft stuff.
Oh.
I mean, they also had to download that Carbot mod.
Oh.
So let's see, we've got 8 in party, about To invite Little Reaper. Okay.
Make a quick decision: risk or direct strike.
I'm gonna start with direct strike.
Okay, good decision.
Size of your party exceeds. Yeah, maybe that doesn't allow for observers. Here, let me do something else. This is it is team-based, but it's a little bit different.
Can you do these things with more than 8 people?
You know, it's one of the reasons why we're doing this kind of test night is to kind of find out.
Oh.
But it's possible direct strike doesn't actually allow observers. Alright, here. This is a nice little oddity. Oh, and here, we're,
What is this little oddity? Let the viewers in on the secret.
So, when, you wish War Bunnies was your dad. I mean...
Everyone does.
Yeah, here. KJ, you join up too. So, there was a time when Blizzard was kind of fooling around with a few more of its own things, and this one doesn't actually count as an arcade game. It's technically just a multiplayer map, but with different rules. So this is Burning Tide, and it's inspired by a lot of things, namely a custom map from Brood War, but then there was a campaign mission, and later even even a co-op mission that took inspiration from it. So, Spectator. Menace. We definitely want Dark Menace and Neutrophil on opposite sides. I think that's gotta be a rule. Oh, okay. Neutrophil wants to team over there. Okay, how's that? And guys, you can talk too. I see a lot of typing going on. Alright, so, number 1. This isn't a standard, this isn't standard rules. This is greed. Meaning the first team to harvest a certain number of minerals wins. Second, the low ground gets flooded with, here, I gotta do my Donnie
Oh, I
Vermilion
remember
voice.
this.
Flooded with lava.
I remember this map. I used to make this map by mistake, and I'm
Mhm.
like, what is this?
Yeah, what happened? Third, we are using Wings of Liberty unit setups. So I think everyone can hear me. I'm going to be moving them to their own separate chats in a moment, but you're going to have to very quickly figure out how to do this, okay? So the purpose of this is to get the most money, although if you wipe your opponents out, that's good too, and I see some lovely emotes being shared right now. I love it. Alright, let's do this. So we got Neutrophil, ETTT, and Deepu against Dark Menace, Gree Empire, and Little Reaper. Alright.
Okay.
Here.
I think we've played this a couple
It was
times,
what-
me and you.
Long time ago, yes.
Yes.
Now that jewel has cracked, figuratively, and by lava.
But is... Okay, I'll let you do the intros, and I'm gonna ask you a dumb question.
Oh, ask plenty of dumb questions, because I got plenty of dumb answers. In the lower right, we have the blue Terran, and he is ETTT. His teammate, also playing Terran, he is Deepu. And finally, the third member of the team, playing as Proton, He is known as Neutrophil.
It's like the sunburnt color.
Yeah, some of the lighting might figure in on this too.
So none of them
And
have
that-
sent any workers to pick up the free, like, Lofi minerals.
Yeah, there's minerals you can just kind of grab, and then there's gold minerals you can mine from. But meanwhile, in the upper left, we have our team in blue. First, the Zerg. He is Green Empire. His teammate, the Tal'Darim Protoss. He is called Dark Menace. And finally, another teammate and brother. Playing as Protoss, he is Little Reaper.
Okay, these guys are heavily favored then.
I think so, but we will just have to see because, I mean, ETTT and Deepu, they, and Neutrophil, they wanted to team up together, and they do have experience playing together too. Now, I wanna pay some notice. You see, the gold minerals initially are right down the ramp, and you'd also, actually, they're all down ramp, so this isn't just strictly Terran flavored like the original custom map or the mission, where basically you can have Terran just keep picking up and then landing again. And
So is this? Do you win when you've got a certain number of minerals, or do you win?
Yeah, and I think because of the observer interface we're using, it doesn't actually show their score.
So, but is it? If you spend them, does it count against your mineral thing?
Right, you want to reach that. So, just like the previous kind of greed missions.
I wonder if they understand that.
Can
they see? Can they see the money thing?
Yeah, they can. They're not in the observer replay interface.
Okay.
And yeah, the lava doesn't instantly kill things, but it does do damage very quickly. And as you'll see, it does not hurt flying units. So this really if they want to try to sabotage their opponents, they're probably going to want to get some good air going.
Yeah, I still think this favors Terran in general.
Hey, I just thought of something. You just mentioned something interesting there. As a new unit, how about flying workers?
That would be awesome.
Hey, trivia time! You know that the reason SCVs look like they do was in the very, pre-alpha stuff, they originally transformed into planes.
Really?
Like Macross or like Starscream and his friends from Transformers. So you can actually kind of see the nose of it on their chest and, the thrusters behind them.
Oh, yeah. I
was
always
that
thought...
for SC2 or is that for...
That was for Orcs from Space.
But they look just like the alien ones that Sigourney Weaver was riding.
Yeah,
so.
they do.
And someone in the Twitch chat, please Google that for us. What did they call that thing that
Well, we can ask Matheson.
Oh, yes, we can.
Someone type, ask Matheson. What is that thing that... I bet you he knows.
The Empire's got a spire going.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, I don't think there's been any sort of attack across the map at all.
They're battling lava.
Yes.
Yes, they are. And boy, look at how... for instance, look at how oversaturated Green Empire is on that one base. Some of that might be habit, but also it makes sense. The blue minerals are worth plenty too, and as long as you're not over... I guess it would be 21 workers per spot.
Those are actually because it's lava'd. When it ends lava, I assume that he'll put like half of them back to the gold minerals, because that's where they came from.
Yeah, that's the idea. You usually want to put them in their own hotkey. Do I have to type Ask Matheson?
Oh, no, you just happen to be... I'm looking at the code that you happen to be the 30% you won't answer. So you can ask it again. Just copy and paste. Because, if it's...
That little Reaper going on. They're about to depower the gateway and the cyber core. And once again, let me remind everyone, since this is a Wings of Liberty map, I put it on Wings of Liberty Ballot. lot of units you're not going to be seeing, and a lot of units that will be, yeah, stop. Come on. Yeah, so basically the red team is very much going on the offensive here, and those Reapers are doing a lot of bonus damage against buildings. This is from before they could throw, you know, bouncy grenades. They just sabotaged the blue team quite a bit. Green Empire still has a ton of workers. Now,
Oh,
the thing is,
okay.
Yep.
Matheson replied to you now, because I copied and pasted your question. I don't know if that's correct then.
Power loaders. Yeah, I don't know either.
Little Reaper's actually just using his workers to fight for some on the other side of the map.
Yeah. And so it's very risky. You go on the offensive, your avenue for retreat can very easily be cut off.
And Green Fire with the mutas.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. I think that's the way to go. I think you want a lot of air and a lot of air defense here.
Little Reaper still has a pretty healthy
there's that
gold
alarm.
mining base.
Yeah, exactly. You know, he got hit pretty hard in his main, but that's lousy blue minerals. Red. Oh, the muta's red into quite a... Okay. Just a stalker, and...
He's microing that one muta.
Oh, yeah?
Humiliation.
Humiliation?
Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah, they got some special triggers here.
Was that because he lost units?
I really don't know. The more we play some of these goofy maps, the more we'll find out. But
Dark
unlike
Menace
most
has
of
two
the,
DTs that he just kind of has hang. Oh, because yeah, I think he's gonna get a lot of
they're
work
on the
done
move.
with the DTs. I wish we
Yeah,
could see
so-
what the money list was right now.
Yeah, it's,
Okay, there
for
it
some
is.
of these, we might want to actually turn off some of the observer, more recent observer interfaces.
Well, I can do the income. There you go.
Some of these can also go into some of these interfaces also get messed up if you do like free for all or something. We've definitely experienced that in the past. But
It's
yeah,
weird.
there goes that little drop by Neutrophil, and once again depowering.
Yeah,
Hey,
they're not helping Little Reaper, are they?
Artosis? What do you call it when there's like one pylon?
In
powering
control
up
pylon.
lots of different buildings?
In
Yeah,
control.
okay, yep. Here we go. There really aren't a lot of answers. I mean, you could warp in ETs if, and Green Empire to the rescue. I think those mutalisks could chase that warp prism down.
I wonder where you rallied it to.
Oh no. And these Reapers are the different Reapers that can kill buildings.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. They're building.
They do not
killing
heal
Reapers.
on their own. They require attack lab. They do not have grenades.
Oh, Green Fire's gonna
They
help.
have a special anti-building attack.
Yeah.
They were quite the nightmare.
It-
Yeah.
But these are scarier Reapers though, because they can kill buildings pretty
Oh.
fast.
Yeah. They're brutal.
You know, you need medevacs to heal them though. So, all right, there goes that alarm again.
It's kind of interesting because then he might be stuck in lava.
You know, Reapers I think are pretty good because there's plenty of high ground. They can just kind of breeze over to. Doesn't Green Empire usually tell us not to build mutas?
Yes. But this was back before the mutas were terrible.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there's a lot less you can do against them.
He really wants that. He wanted it.
I gotta say,
Yeah.
that's some good work with the stalkers.
What is the It's a Little Reaper.
Oh, you know, I mean, here's a thought. I guess, you know, we could always just keep an eye on the minerals at the bottom, but at the same time, Yeah, we don't. It'd be tricky to tell the full score.
Deepu has team has 10,000 minerals, and it's funny
Wow.
because Deepu's been kind of like, I don't know, just hanging back with the Reapers, but his mining has been really good.
Yeah. It's little Reaper that's the one that's being killed a lot.
Yeah, but he has the most money. Free Fire keeps spending it. Dark Menace and Free Fire keep macroing.
Can you make cannons in
winner-
this? If you have the money, why don't they just make cannons and lots
There
of
are
gateways?
some, like in the middle. But the winner is the first team to reach 15,000 minerals total.
Oh, they're trying to accumulate, not necessarily.
Yeah.
Oh yes, exactly. And there
it
you
is.
go.
I see how that works.
Hey, my friends, I have a family medical emergency. Apparently, I have to go take care
Oh,
of.
Hey,
So,
take
alright
care
then.
of it,
Well,
man. We'll see you back
Best
later.
of luck with that. Let me know how it goes.
yep, thanks.
Alright, welcome back. And the team
That was
of
interesting.
Neutrophil, Deepu, and ETTT, you won. You were the first to 15,000 minerals. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Knew we'd get one.
So what's next? Are we doing the normal custom map, or are we doing the World War map or something, or what do you got next?
Let us see. I think I'd like to do. I think I'd like to do a little free for all,
Oh yeah.
because you know I just can never get enough of those. All right, so melee.
All right, guys, free for all.
Should be. This is going to be standard Legacy of the Void, but, and here we got to remove bunnies from the party. There we go. Alright, let's try that again. So, there's going to be a little twist here. Number one, we're going to keep everyone in the chat.
Oh. That might be cool, because then you're like, help. But then you can't talk
Now,
about
granted,
things.
yeah, we're not going to be. We're going to have to let the observant do the talking.
Yeah, exactly. You can probably
But,
talk things that everyone sees.
Yep, and then. What else?
But this is teams, though.
Miscellaneous. No, I'm changing it up, and I'm going to be
okay.
changing a little extra too.
Cool, cool.
Mode. Yes. For all.
Yeah, those in the audience is watching. You guys can join us.
Alright, so you guys might want to be ready to do quite a bit of typing. Because I have enabled the ability to secretly form alliances.
That's for secret. But you can also like yell, "Hey, I'm
If you
being
want,
attacked."
if you want to share it, feel free. Here. But yes, we have diplomacy turned on, no locked alliances. So you can actually go to the handshake menu in the upper right and, you know, join up, or possibly even, you know, then backstab and leave your teammates. Alright, you ready for a reality show here? Let's do it. Revenant Rage says he did get the power. They did get the power back on, but he got called in to do work.
Oh no.
Oh, here. You're not still in the same observer mode, are you?
I don't know what mode I'm in, but I'm watching
Okay.
it now.
All right. Well,
Well, it looks like yeah, there's that little bar at the bottom, so I guess I won't
so
do
live
any.
and learn there. All right. Well, I'm gonna do some introductions.
Okay.
In the bottom right, we have the dark blue Terran. He is ETTT. The Zerg. He is Grimpire. Just occurred to me that, you know, I don't want to spoil their locations if they don't want to reveal them themselves.
Actually, that's true. Just say.
Then, we have our Protoss player, Little Reaper, who says, yo, who wants to ally me? Next up, the red Terran is Deepu. And next up, the Terran player, Dark Menace. Oh, sorry, I miss, And our Zerg is Neutrophil.
Alright.
So there we go.
So I just thought of something. If you commentate on like a battle between two players, the other players don't normally know that, but since you're commenting it, now they know. So it's kind of that's a nice twist.
They do. And I'm gonna have to decide on that. I will say there have been alliances formed already. And not everyone has an ally though. Nuh-uh. Okay.
Yeah, Little Reaper neglected to make that pylon. And now
Yeah, I think
double.
Little Reaper might be in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, he needed to do like double pylon next to his important base on something like this. Especially if he had an overlord on his base, you know, because there was an overlord there.
Okay. I think, yeah, I wanna be able to talk freely. I'm gonna move everyone away.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Talk freely, man. Battles everywhere. Hey, he has all this chrono energy, but he's not using it. You can tell these guys haven't played because there's some chrono boost stuff they're not doing. This is free for all too, so. Oh, he's got speed. A little late there on the full. Yeah, I think he's talking about the Reapers.
I'm keeping the probes around the adepts, though.
You know, you went to another channel but left me there, so I didn't hear you.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, here. Vampires. Okay. Well, there you have it. I guess might as well leave it there. Alright. Lings and Banes coming into Deepu. And Kree Empire just kind of deciding, should I do a little more? Just kind of faking in and out with the Zerglings. Now this map is not a Legacy of the Void map, so bases are limited. And there we go. We've got Neutrophil and Dark Menace going in with a lot of Speedlings and Reapers. Grey Empire still doing damage to Little Reaper's base. Deepu lifting up. Oh, shield battery is definitely a big help.
Oh yeah,
Little
big
Reaper's
deal.
got the adepts wedged in between buildings, so yeah, I think he finally is. Why is every Zerg flooding me with lings?
Deepu is complaining about the same thing.
Me and you, yep.
And he has to deal with these Reapers.
Yeah, well, well, they're just taking things down as they come out. So I think Deepu might be out of this. Little Reaper, I mean, he's stabilized. He's still on the back foot.
Yeah, he stabilized. He was dead, but
He's not quite dead.
well, I
He's
mean,
getting
he
better.
had no pylon on his gateway, and
Right,
like
you
8
know.
lings attacking him. So I thought he was
Those
dead.
enough for lifesavers. And right now, we have Zerg versus Zerg going down at the 6 o'clock position.
Oh, this Crypto's gonna make him.
Bill
Hey,
has, yeah, he's got a bit more. And he's got Balins on the way too. Greenfire does as well.
oh, Greenfire's coming home.
Spams the Balins.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Deepu says, Little
Oh!
Reaper, carry your second
Big
base.
hit.
I will help you.
Oh, the ones that've been double teamed are gonna like team up.
Well, this is interesting though because they haven't actually allied with each other. They're gonna use each other's spaces. Okay, there we go. You want a team? Yeah. You see, this is how friendships are formed. You need to team up against the Reaper.
Well, the overcharge
Oh,
means
he's
you gotta
Reaper.
get out of here. But they're still
Well,
alive.
I mean, they're keeping their distance. They're the
Oh, yeah,
Adepts
Little
have not
Reaper-
moved in range. All right, so Little Reaper and Deepu are now the red team.
Well, he didn't move his
Just
Reaper, so he's
Alliance.
very rusty on this. I can tell.
Yeah. But Little Reaper also, you know, he wasn't really moving his Adepts.
Yeah, he wasn't moving his
I did
adepts,
too.
so they're all kind of
Guys that were just
Get it.
out of range of each other.
they're kind of getting a feel of this, I guess. Again.
Right. Now, of course, you know, this is the classic StarCraft rules. You know, it can go until you either leave the game or you run out of buildings. So, in these kinds of matches, as long as you put your build in, you know, friendly territory, you'll
Oh,
be
this
alright
is-
for a while. But I think the light blue and the dark blue teams are turning their attention a little bit more to each other.
Yeah, the power teams are now gonna.
Right, for the record, Empire and ETT.
How can you tell whose
We have
teams
to-
now? Besides,
They're
What we
the
see
same color.
okay.
So you might have to switch to show. Yeah, you might have to switch to show by to color by alliance.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, we got Reaper versus Adept coming up here. I
that's a lot.
think I favor the Adepts there.
Yeah, that's a lot of depths, man.
Yeah. I don't know if I think they were allied, but Little Reaper and Deepu are showing as different colors to me.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't actually ally with each other, or maybe one of them broke the alliance. I don't know why they would though. They're not really in a position to play with each other's good fortune.
So what happens here towards the end when you're allied and then you guys dominate and then you just unally kill the other guy, so you're just solo
You
winner?
can. You know, I don't know how many people who are watching right now ever played the old Comp Stomp games in Brood War, but it was almost an unspoken rule that at least one player would kind of turtle up and then break the alliance just as the computer got taken out.
Oh, that's the comp stomp. But they did that. I
Yeah.
remember in Brood War, someone would backstab like that.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Good old Brood War. But this is kind of the Brood War style of alliances, like in Melee, not free for all the team.
Oh,
But
here's
a
a
lot of
question.
people- Yeah.
Are you planning on doing the Evos, the SE2, SE1 one?
Probably not tonight because I haven't actually tested it out. But yes, I definitely do want to give it a try because, well, I'd be left out if I didn't. I guess we could ask them. I know there's a lot of Reddit posts. Hey, how do I play this? So, tell you what.
Yeah, I
we'll do
haven't
that.
tried it yet. Well, remember, this is also our trial class, so...
Indeed.
And if you want to practice that, you're going to need to make sure there's enough people.
Yeah. Alright. Mutas are actually doing pretty well for themselves, but...
They're fast.
Here we go. Edmund is Ruin.
It's free right now. Just
Oh,
free.
okay.
I think he's saying go attack him,
Probably. I mean,
but I don't know how true that is.
Edmund's neutrophil, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, he's got quite a few defenses, and not to mention some ground forces too.
Even more.
But I'd say dark blue is probably a little bit in the lead here. And there they are, working their way through the rocks. Ping, 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 ping. Oh, he wants to take out that observer. And here we go. Deepu's suffering the wrath of Lings again. I gotta say, I mean, these Mutalisks, you know, kind of glass cannon units, but they definitely are doing a good job sniping around. And that's the thing, you know, this is a Heart of the Swarm map, I believe. So, as you see, every expansion on the whole map is taken, although Deepu's main is kind of half.
This is a Heart of the Swarm? Oh,
This,
I think I
this
remember
map came
this.
out in Heart of the Swarm. This
That's
is
right.
Quicksand.
That's right, I remember this.
One, yeah, this one was meant to be. This was meant as one where you could use it either as a 3v3 or a
Yeah, I remember now.
free-for-all. And yeah, there was a time when there was a free-for-all ladder, although with a maximum of 4 players, and you could only play an unranked. There was no ranked free-for-all, but it would match make you as an unranked match. All right, let's see them clash. I gotta say, Dark Menace is definitely keeping the Reapers out really into the late game. Now the way we've
It
got
looks like Dark Menace and Neutrophil are teamed up, though. They're not shooting each other.
Oh, they are. Dark Menace and Neutrophil are a team. ETT and Green Fire. Yeah. I don't know. I think Deepu and Little Reaper are a team, but for some reason it's not showing them for me as the same. But they're otherwise they'd be automatically attacking each other each time, so they're definitely allied. And they're over in the upper left. We are doing the mule hammering. But yeah, meantime, boy. I'm gonna have to ask him whether I should just call him X. But yeah,
Just call him
he's
E.T.
really, yeah. E.T. is definitely getting even those Reapers around. The constant threat.
Not to be confused with E.T. Phone Home.
I know, Phone Home. E.T. Phone Home.
Oh, BC power here. Deepu's
Yes,
like
indeed.
teleported, but
And
then he
that's-
saw like 8 battle cruisers. So like, oh, never mind.
Unallianced with Neutrophil? Bro, blundered the rook? I don't know. Typos are always going to be a factor.
Well, remember the way the kids speak now. They're taking an LRW. They like to really shorten things.
Oh, okay, yeah, you gotta abbreviate everything. And occasionally use numbers for letters.
Oh shoot, he has a bunch of battle questions, bro. Wait, they're about to see.
Neutro and Menace. You need to team with me. Oh, yeah. And that's the other thing. I mean, if one of the blue teams ends up on the back foot, they could potentially team with, you know, join in with one of the remaining teams, too. Hey, bribery! We have bribery. I will give you 2,000 minerals if you join. Me and Edmund gang like that. It's throwing me so off. I'm not used to him being referred to as Edmund, and all I can think of is the general from the original game, where they're kind of flexing on him by referring to him as Edmund.
Oh yeah, that
Until he
guy,
joins
right?
them.
What?
Yeah,
That's
the
the which one
Duke,
was that? The
Edmund
Prince?
Duke. No, he was a general who ended up switching
Oh, I'm
sides.
thinking of the who is the prince in
Valerian.
Valerian, yeah.
Yeah, but there's a whole kind of confrontation between them. It's like, you know, I'm a general for crying out loud, a general without an army.
This is the
I'm offering you a
strangest
position in my cabinet.
FFA
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen, man. Because you figure
Yeah.
some guy would be eliminated by now, but nope. It's all these weird
You'd
alliances.
figure
now
that.
it's
You'd
landing.
also figure that that they'd have moved on from the harassment units by now too. But Reapers and Mutalisks are still the thing. And I gotta say, as far behind, you know, as much as we consider Deepu to be on the back foot, he's got a gold base. He's defending them. Yeah, let's all team up and jump him. And that's an option. Potentially they could all, you know, all leave one guy, and all ally 5 to 1. Alright, rocks are gonna be going down. There we go. And the oh, nope, they're leaving. We got a bunch of Baroda Festers.
Uh-oh.
And here we go, Neural. Honestly, you know, in a goofy free-for-all like this, I'm kind of surprised that they haven't neuraled any workers yet and tried to climb up another tech tree.
This is true.
Little Reaper once again. I mean, he has been taking so much abuse this game. So is Deepu. And Deepu, meanwhile, he hasn't gotten his guy's money.
Oh!
Alright. Battlefields have the work cut out for them.
It's the worst place to go, though.
Yeah, these Cyclones can follow them, too. In fact, they can attack while moving. It's like Cyclones are going, yeah, that's impressive. So could we.
We're finally getting some major action here.
Yeah, that's one of the things. Sometimes
That's a lot of battle.
Yeah, going on the offensive would be risky because half the time someone else attacks you while you're attacking someone.
Yep.
Got jumped by 20 battle cruisers, bro.
Hey, I think Little Reaper's
Yeah,
out.
I can hear the chatter. And here we go, getting driven away. He hasn't lifted up the command center yet. Oh, and Corruptors are chasing down the battle cruisers. Bye, guys. Alright, we have our first elimination. At the 17.5-minute mark. Deepu also, GG's. Do we have blue here?
But now we're gonna see these last two.
Yep. Now, they're both going to want to try to fight as much as they can to take over.
Oh, now they unallied. Neutrophil and
Did they
Dark
now?
Menace. Yeah. But that's the worst time because it's not done. The other team is
You're
much
not being
stronger.
attacked, yeah. Yeah, we have Free Empire taking the Reaper Spades. And we have Dark Menace moving in on what's left of Deepu's. Yeah, look at Dark Menace's main. He's, yeah, he's flying flying whatever tech he can away.
But he's not killing Deepu's stuff. I guess they're allied. Oh no, because Deepu left, right?
Yeah, Deepu left, so those are considered neutral buildings.
But they're mining. I would kill them.
Yeah, they should be. He should be killing them.
Exactly.
Instead, he is spraying. He is putting wedges of cheese all across the ground. And actually, I don't know. Did Deepu actually leave? I don't think he actually left. I think he said GG, but I don't think he left. Classic free-for-all strategy.
Makes sense.
It was, you know, I mean, back in the day, I guess even modern times. Remember in Brood War sometimes you could make, you could do like the about command to make it look like the computer would say so-and-so has left the game.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
see if your opponent would quit and then lose because you were actually still in there.
I remember that.
Damn, though, you can jump them.
Alright. ET's battlecruiser is chasing down a lot of those floating structures. We do have the classic command center in the upper right corner floating around. The Green Empire. Green Empire's got a good corner of the map, but it doesn't seem like he has much other than Zerglings right now.
Well, he has these.
He does have Vipers and Infestors, yeah. He's going to want to be careful about when he uses them. I mean, in free-for-all, I like to call it the wallflower strategy, actually. Just trying your best to keep anyone from paying attention to you while they fight each other.
That's a good point.
Because Deepu, I think Deepu, maybe Deepu actually did join up with ET and, I don't know.
Yeah, ET and Deepu
Not
are
updated.
teamed up.
Yeah. Because he's actually got the battle cruisers defending what, you know, what's left of this base. Okay. I mean, you know, you want to talk about value over time, as long as they don't die.
It's ultimate
Just
value.
throw away a bunch of disposable units.
It's free. Ultimate value. Infinity value.
Well, I mean, as much as you have time for, anyway.
Yeah.
But yes, we are very much getting to where there's not a lot of resources left to find. And yeah, I see someone pinging that gold, saying, "Hey, there's still a gold base open."
Oh yeah, there is.
You know, limited amount left. We have a bunch of parasitic bombs. Neutrophil doing a very good job separating the afflicted units. Other than that, bringing them back together, I'm afraid. But mobility is really big, and just having units that can just get value over time.
It's Spore Crawler battle that the Empire didn't want to be part of. He backed off.
Yes, indeed. I mean,
Spore.
you want to keep those battle cruisers alive. You're not going to be able to replace them at this point. There we go. They find that last mineral patch. 55 minerals left on it. I don't think that commander is taken out. But in the meantime, we have the swarm host. They are taking out the lurker down. Yo, stop, says our good friend Darkness. LOL, says Neutrophil. Those were his swarm hosts, and look at, got this forest of spine crawlers and spore crawlers. You know, if he keeps those together, that'll be tricky to get into on a budget.
I can't believe this base on the right's still mining. He must not have
At this
gone
point,
there.
yeah, you pick things up where you can.
Ooh, let's listen to them. You wanna hop onto the other channel? Let's listen to.
Okay.
But don't talk. Let's go. Let's listen. It's funny.
Shh, shh, shh.
Oh, you're allied?
No, you can't. Oh, okay.
Why is
Okay,
that
let
in
me
the
send
call?
you the gas. Let me send you the gas, and yeah,
I
we'll
know-
just
I know.
get him.
What are you
We'll
sending
just
me
have to
gas
get him
for?
while he's. I'm sending you guys because I have no minerals. I have no minerals. Wait, can you send me minerals? I'm gonna have
Yeah.
3 ghosts. Okay, here's what I can do actually. I will. No. Okay, Ethan, this is really doomed.
No, it's fine. I'm so strong.
Okay. Okay. What do we do? When are we going in?
But we can go right now. I think I beat
Okay,
them.
I have no army. Like I have no infrastructure.
Come on, look at my base.
But I'm gonna get a nuke. This might.
Come on, look how many guys are in my base.
Okay.
Look how many
But
guys I have.
oh my god. Okay.
I told you I have so
Okay.
many.
Are we gonna wait for Green Empire and?
Well, they're still fighting Loki.
I don't know if they are though.
He's building a new hatchery. I don't know what. I feel like we just jump Ed.
Okay, let me get some more nuke silos up, and then
You nuke him while you're doing it.
I can nuke him while I'm allied with him. Yeah. He won't
So
notice me build all
stupid.
the nuke silos, right?
No,
Okay, I'm building 3 nuke silos.
I'm farming off of like one base right now. Wait, wait, Dark Menace is still alive. What?
Where is he? We need to get I'm gonna take out the garbage, bro. I'm gonna take out the trash.
No, he's still up here.
Go take him out.
He has one
Okay,
guy.
let him live. Let him chill. Let him chill. Okay.
Wait. He's building a. I'll let him live.
Okay, so
Alright.
I'm gonna. Okay, here's the plan. Okay, here's the plan. I'm going
We're gonna nuke everyone back
to
the
nuke
village.
him.
Wait,
Oh,
you
I need
can't
gas.
see that?
Gas
Oh,
me.
can't
Gas me.
I have no gas.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm
Wait,
gonna
how much
cancel
do
the.
you need? Actually, I look at
Cancel
800.
anything. It's fine. I'm fine.
I'll send you
Okay,
800.
okay. I'm going to start the nukes, and while he's unallying me, then you need to attack. Attack him.
Ah, it's you?
Yeah, while he's unallying me, you attack him. While he's clicking the button.
Okay.
Wait, but wait for him to go in for the last blow. Okay, let me get in his infrastructure.
I feel like he has to be planning to attack us. I'm max, like, I max everything for battle cruisers. Like, I have no more room. Hey, bro. Why are you saying hey, bro? I think he knows, Domo.
I don't think he knows.
I think he knows.
I feel like he might not know though.
Something tells me he might know.
He doesn't have any observers, so if I stay out of vision, there's nothing he can really do.
He's gonna see it. Are you
Okay,
gonna
my
nuke
nukes are
every
ready.
base?
My nukes are ready.
Wait, nuke his army. No, oh, he's looking at his army.
He's gonna
now.
look at it, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Ready, Ethan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that on ally, Edmund?
An ally
Time?
admin now.
Yeah, I figured it out. Is that on ally?
Okay, nukes are going down.
Coming in. Chat.
Okay.
How do you set a hotkey to a base?
Oh no, Ethan. Going. I have scans in case he goes into the nuke.
Yeah, just micro scans for me. I haven't lost one yet.
I can send in things to repair you.
You lost everything, okay. I won.
Okay. We won. I guess we both won, huh?
Yes, we both won. Green Empire left.
War is never pretty, is it?
Never ever.
I figured if I planted that betrayal seed, that they'd probably take me up on it towards the end of the game. Someone would anyway. I just
You're
know
right.
what they're dealing with.
Indeed.
And I did look up, I did go ahead and look up, how to do the StarCraft mode that big thing with people is it's not an arcade mod. So
It's a
something
mod.
You add to, yes,
Oh, that's
you add
cool.
it to a melee game. So I will give that a shot, and that'll probably be how we'll wrap up the night.
Alright, we'll wrap up with SC2 versus SC1. That'll be cool.
Alright. Let me see how it shows the score here.
Alright, we got the
Alright,
here.
so keep your friends close and your enemies closer, right?
Had to do it. A bit of a
Alright,
backstab,
so-
you might say.
Not a bit of a backstab. That was pretty heavy duty if you're using nukes, okay? There's
We've been
no
allied
bit
since
about
the
anything
beginning of the
there.
game. We were allied since before we got in the game.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
Alright, so.
So,
Alright, so
he
we
was
are
saying,
we're gonna do one last one. I am going
the
to.
last one tonight, guys.
Well,
SC2, SC1.
I want to give a try to this StarCraft evolution thing that everyone just keeps talking about. Gotta search for it first, though.
SC2, SC1. Someone's gonna
The
have to do
actual name is like,
the mind control, steal stuff.
yeah. Here, SC Evo Complete. That's what it's called. Alright. Create lobby. Alright, do we want to do the same 3v3 teams we did back on Burning Tide?
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm done.
That'd be cool.
Alright. And so, yeah, if you've been living under a rock, this is where you can choose either the Brood War or StarCraft 2 version of any race. Downloading.
We could do like one team, like both teams have Terran, Zerg, Protoss, and one team is Brood War and the other one is StarCraft 2.
Ooh, I like it.
See everything.
Alright,
yeah,
so
what was that? Say that again.
I'm gonna divide one Brood War team, one SC2 team. One of each.
And then each team is one of each race, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm gonna divide you up.
That's a
into the same
great
teams
idea.
before.
Yeah, 3v3. That's perfect.
Uh-huh.
Who? But the thing is,
Even
does
better
one group want
idea
to be
than
Brood
nuking
War?
your own
Want to be?
teammates.
I mean, we could be
Let's
Brood War.
make sure everyone
Me,
goes to
Ethan, and...
lobby.
So
Neutral for
Deepu's
lobby,
team
cool.
wants to be Brood War.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alrighty. That means the other team's stuck with boring old SC2 and their macro mechanics. Alright, here we go.
All right, guys. You know how to do that. Waiting for party.
Yeah. probably in a lot of cases waiting for them to finish downloading the mod.
The mod is that big?
It's got some original assets in it, because there's a few things that were certain buildings, especially like the academy or the shuttle. So yeah, the guys who made this, they worked hard on it.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
They and they did quite a bit of playing around as far as the balance went too, to try to give it the feel of Brood War, but still have it be more or less even. Oh,
Hyper Turtle declined.
I think here. Got one more we need. Is Ethan loading
Well,
in?
They
Oh, here, I think we have to cancel and then...
well, just grab them on
Already
it.
input.
Talk to them if you need to on their channel.
Yeah, here. Okay, I think that's everyone again. But yeah, a lot of these models are taken from the campaign or from co-op. But I think the structures especially, a lot of those, or those games versions were missing. I mean, even some of the units that got moved over, they had special, BlizzCon or War Chest skins. All right.
So Team 1 is regular style or Brood War style?
I think so. Here.
Okay.
Well, regular style is SC2.
Oh yeah, sorry, SC2, yeah.
Because we're in SC2 territory right now.
Yep. I used to be Brood
Here.
War, but I forgot about it.
Oh yeah, I played it for a long time. I got it maybe a month or so after it came out. All right. Let's see what all the fuss is about, because I've been seeing a lot of people streaming this. Oh. Oh, I think we got the teams wrong.
Can't move it?
Not
Okay.
in time, so...
Well, let's just keep it. Let's just go.
Neutrophil.
Did
see,
they
who we
did
have
they
to
pick the
move?
right Brood War whatever mix?
I don't really know.
Alright, let's just see if they want to go with it. Go with this. Why don't you just type remake? Oh yeah, this sounds like
Yeah.
they want. Alright, let's just remake.
Okay, yeah, we've got multiple issues here.
Yeah,
Play
we're gonna
again.
remake real quick and confirm before we start again. But at least we know it loads.
Are we missing someone?
Mm,
Dark Menace?
Dark Menace is not on. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there.
Okay, let's. The team's right.
good to me. If Greenpire says they're ready, they're ready. He speaks for everyone, he always does.
Alright, so when you intro, tell us if they're old Brood War or SC2.
Yep, should be pretty straightforward. In the lower right, we have the Brood War Terran he is, Deepu, and his teammates. Hello, my name is Nico Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Okay, makes sense to me. You know these players better than I do. Which one of them has 6 fingers on their left hand? Oh well. Alright, in his Zerg teammate, the Brood War Zerg is Neutrophil. And the Brood War Protoss, he is E.T.
So it's not just the skin here. This is the actual Brood War Nexus. Cool.
Yeah, but, well, yeah, right. But they did use the skin that was provided in one of the war chests. Others they made more or less from scratch. Alright. In the upper left, we have the StarCraft 2. Zerg, he is Greenpire. His teammates, the StarCraft 2 Protoss, he is Little Reaper. And finally, we have the StarCraft 2 Terran, feel the salty tears, he is Dark Menace. So here we go. Now, I mean, the big thing that's really going to throw people off is not just what they added for Brood War, but what they took away. Not just the units, but there is no inject larva or mules or chrono. There is no, you have to actually create creep colonies to spread the creep. I'm actually not sure whether it has a speed benefit. I don't think it does, but, you got me. There's a lot of things I'd have to experiment with.
I gotta ask you something though. If they took away the injects, so how would they make it fair in production?
Because we're talking about Brood War units, but you can select like as many as you want at a time, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So you gotta keep in mind, the Brood War units individually were very, very strong.
But their hit points look the same though.
I'd have to check.
The
a lot of them
same.
were, but like the way they'd attack.
So
I'm not sure. I actually haven't tried this before.
Yeah.
But I know that they worked very hard to get the feel, and I'm very curious. Like a Hydralisk in Brood War, they're only 1 supply, for instance. So I know the majority of that stuff they carried over. They tweaked it a bit to make it, try to get the Brood War feel in.
This is so weird seeing it like this. Yeah, this is kind of cool.
I love some of the little changes they made.
Even the sound is the Brood War sound.
Uh-huh. The Zealots with their full nerve cords. Okay,
but the thing is, the Zealots, the gateway units don't warp in. They just show up.
No, they don't.
So they can produce faster.
Yeah. The way that people look at Brood War was a lot of the balance had to do with how limited you were. You couldn't, if you had all of your ghosts cast lockdown at once, they'd all lock down the same units.
Yeah.
You could only have 12 Zerglings in each control group.
Look at these Brood War guys. They're like, what the heck is that? That's an adept.
Oh yeah.
That's a new thing. Yeah.
But I gotta read up on this. We definitely have a lot of damage being done by Green
This is pretty cool though, and I like this sunken collar.
Yep, here come the vultures too.
And the vultures have mines. That's the cool thing.
They do. They
Let's see if he actually
them.
places the mine. Does he know
One of the
about
best
it?
ways I ever heard it. Well, they have to get the upgrade first.
Oh, they have to get an
I think
upgrade?
the upgrade just completed, yeah. And that's one of the other things, like siege tanks. You have to research siege.
Yeah, siege tank. I remember you have to research, but I didn't know the mine ones. You had to get the
Yeah,
upgrade.
vultures. You needed to research that. There was also an upgrade for speed.
Yeah, that was a build
You're
for when you're Terran. So you can expand. You get the vultures first, drop mines, and then expand.
Right.
I remember that. I
Well,
was like, what is that?
Terran in Brood War was very underpowered against Protoss. Like, I mean, Bio. Marines didn't last long against other Terrans or against Protoss because they had all that splash damage. They did really well against Zerg, where it's a lot of little attacks. But
There's
yeah.
the mine.
Oh
This
yeah.
is cool. I remember
Stuff carries
this.
over from the campaign and from Raynor and go up. Secret Empire spreading his green.
Oh. Oh. Big hit.
You really have to kite here, but he's actually doing a pretty good job. And here
That
comes
interaction.
Little Reaper with a Zealot warping.
His specialty. Yeah, these StarCraft 2 Zealots have charge, so they
Yes,
hit
they do,
fast.
although-
They hit stronger
For the first hit, yeah.
for the first hit.
Brood War Zealots had leg enhancements.
Yeah,
cybernetic
but they're
legs,
faster
whatever.
overall, right?
Yeah,
maybe.
I believe so. I know that charge, that upgrade does give like an overall like movement boost too, but probably not as much of one.
Yeah.
Little Reaper is ready to do some more warping in. Yeah, you gotta say the Brood War team, they're gonna be struggling a little bit just figuring out how to use these units properly. So I'm willing to bet that I've played Brood War more recently than anyone on this team. You know, it's not a sure thing, but I think so. I've been doing some campaign playthroughs on our big 4K televisions.
Look at that minefield. I remember this. It's so fast to get mines out.
Yeah, that was a big part of the Terran strategy. Also, using the vultures to defend the siege tanks from things that could get, you know, within that minimum range. And here we go. We are going full-on vulture harass now, but there's nothing there to attack.
Vulture versus Viking.
Still, vulture versus Hellion. Ooh, we're having.
I mean Hellion, yeah.
Like there. Vulture versus Viking would also be interesting.
Or how about Valkyries?
They do have them in here. You know, that was
Valkyries
one of the
prepare.
units.
I remember that.
Oh yes, Luca. You know,
That was my
spent
favorite,
quite a-
you know, commenter or voice.
oh yeah.
Valkyrie.
Chung.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
That's that German.
Yeah.
What accent was that?
It was German, yeah. And yeah, they were playing a little bit from the, you know, Frau Luca from Young Frankenstein, Mel Brooks movie. They had a few quotes there. I believe that was Cloris Leachman playing that character originally. Not, of course, not voicing it. It was almost entirely developers who were doing the voices of the
You know,
kind of basic units.
Deepu seems to know Brood War pretty well here because he's spamming these vultures pretty well.
Well, I think traditionally in Brood War, you'd back them up with siege tanks, and kind of, you know, you'd siege them, you'd put the siege tanks in siege mode, lay a lot of mines in front of them, and kind of hold that area. So I think he's just enjoying the vultures. I think that's what Deepu likes to do in general. He likes to pick a unit and just really experience it. And here come the Brood War queens. They can fly now. But if this is anything like in Brood War, you gotta wait
Oh,
for them to...
love these ones, the queens.
Yeah, you gotta wait for them to get enough energy to, like, do their one spell and then leave.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, do you think he might actually be trying for... I don't know what he's doing, but
You can
if he
actually
crosses units
infest
along,
the
he can infest the command center
can you
potentially.
yeah, you can infest the command center. But it has to be
I don't
hurt
know what
though.
they're doing. I think they're looking for something to cast Spawn Broodling on a bunch, you know.
But I think you can infest only when it's like hurt a bit, right?
Yeah, it has to be on fire. But yeah, the big thing, like, if you could get queens against siege tanks, you could cast Spawn Broodling, kill a bunch of them instantly, and then they'd all shoot each other to kill the Broodlings.
Yep.
It was great.
Well, the other cool thing with the queens, the flying queens, is they can put parasite on the units, and they're like your little
Spy
spy.
on them permanently.
And you know
the only way to remove that was with Medic by casting Restoration, which people usually don't bother with.
Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Restoration.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah, there it is.
any effect except mind control.
But you know the cool thing though about the parasite is you can do it on
Creeps.
say like the creeps, and no one pays attention to those, but they're like your little spies.
Also, if you cast Parasite on a detector, it not only grants vision, it grants detection too. Is Bro trying to infest a command center?
He could, but he needs to hurt it first.
Maybe he is trying to, but he forgot that he has to damage it first.
Yeah, it needs to be damaged quite a bit.
Yeah.
And then you can make those infested Terrans that blow up.
If it's down to 1/3 life, then
that was the original Baneling.
Starts to catch fire. Original Baneling, yes, but they also did friendly damage, and one of the big things with those infested Terrans, on the very rare occasion you could manage to get any, you couldn't attack move with them. If you used a move and clicked on a spot, they just blow up at that spot. It was like they never really so you had to use patrol.
Huh.
You know, or just right-click move them. Oh.
He's really loving moving these queens around, which really they can only attack the ground if it's mechanical units, right?
Queens don't have an attack.
Oh, look at
They
this.
can cast Snare or Spawn Broodling. Yep.
The Dark Swarm Cloud. What do you call that? Is it a Dark Swarm? What did they call it?
It is Dark Swarm, alright.
So they use the same
Blinding
name.
Cloud is the StarCraft 2 one, which is
I
nearly
see.
as
That's
powerful.
right. Yeah. This is cool because then you can kind of.
look at that.
Yeah, when you have that Dark Swarm, you can't kill things. It's awesome.
I think he was cast.
Oh, that's Plague. He can also put Plague.
Which can lower all those units down to 1 health. Buildings too.
Oh, this is sick. I remember this.
Ranged attacks all miss. Now if they do
splash
damage,
Defilers
they also
are
do
awesome.
damage right next to them. Yeah, Defilers were a nightmare, and I see they've got the Nova Covenant.
Oh, you know what I just remember now too?
Yeah.
Devourers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they were around. They don't get a lot of use, but
they're more for like air.
They're anti-air.
Yeah.
In the Brood War expansion, Mutalisks were so overpowered initially that each race basically got something specifically to take out clumps of small flying units, like Scouts, Wraiths, and Valkyries.
Oh, this is sick, dude.
Scout, Wraiths, and Scout, and Mutalisks.
You know who's gonna have fun with this? For next week, man, when the pros show up and play with us, it's with this. When we split them up, split up the pros for some action, I think that would be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, there have been some mods that have been done a little bit simple, kind of the same general idea. Like there was something called Starbow, which
the Starbow was like, but they weren't
really
really.
An answer. They actually had tournaments with it, but it was really an answer for kind of the least popular portion of StarCraft 2 and Heart of the Storm, when the Storm hosts were doing too much. Once Blaze the Void came out, it kind of faded. But so here's the deal: a Dark Swarm can benefit your opponents too, and your allies as well. You see those?
Yeah, the Immortals didn't really get hurt by it.
The deal with it is any ranged attack can miss. But Zerglings, Zealots, and Ultralisks, they still attack number 1 there. I love this Brood Siege tank, although it didn't last long enough. In action. Yeah, here's Deepu. He's gonna try to attack those lurkers.
Oh, these Brood War
range.
siege tanks are cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, I remember that sound. This is such nostalgia for me. Oh, and the masked Goliath thing was a big thing back then. I remember this.
Yeah.
There was a build you can
Well,
do masked
just gotta
Goliaths.
Mac Army. You know, you'd basically make 3 Marines, you'd lift off your barracks and use it as scouts, and then you'd make like nothing but factory stuff, you know, maybe a tiny bit of Star Wars. You'd have a lot of fun with science those. One of the best lines I heard Day 9 explain when he was doing his like StarCraft remaster tutorials was any spellcaster, any spell is basically as powerful as the ultimate abilities in a MOBA game, except you get a bunch of them all at once. They're just very hard to cast. So, yeah, some of that stuff like stasis, just the amount of time stasis lasts for.
This is where Neutrophil
Alright,
needs
so-
that flying queen. We forgot
Yeah,
about him.
if he can't spawn Broodlin on those lurkers and siege tanks, but I think it might already be too late for our StarCraft 1 gang. He's down to just 51 supply.
There's the
but,
queen.
Alright, long live the queen.
But you know, if the StarCraft 2 team wins, is it because the familiarity aspect?
It's always because of Simba, okay? But no, I think familiarity is probably going to come into play quite a bit, so I think...
Oh, you know what no one
know.
did? They should have made Guardian.
Oh, I mean, it was brought up by Neutrophil, right?
So what's more powerful, Guardians or Blue Reapers? Probably Blue because you have units that you have to shoot rather than the actual...
I mean,
Blue Reapers,
I'd say Guardians would probably be more powerful overall. Although, if you're up against siege tanks, you know, I can only imagine how much damage those Brood War siege tanks would do to each other with friendly fire.
Yeah. Well, tell me why Brood War versus regular tanks. Why?
I don't know, I'm just thinking about Brood War more. But I'm pretty sure that they did a bit more friendly fire back then. Or maybe that was just the only thing. Yeah.
Like they're like, welcome to 2010, buddy. You're still in 80s technology.
Oh, Defilers weren't introduced until Heart of the Swarm, actually.
No, these the Vipers.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The Vipers, they were out of Heart of the Swarm. They weren't with Liberty.
Yeah, so what's that,
2013, I think.
So 2013 versus 1990 tech.
1998, 99.
Oh, and look at these, like,
Yeah.
carriers.
I think those Dark Swarms are actually gonna work against them.
So, you know what, now that I
We
think
have
about this,
GG.
now I think about this, you know, mixing them up might be better, because then they can take advantage of their unique combinations.
Probably.
Right. Cool, that was fun. So next week, guys, tell them about next week, but this time on a Sunday, and it'll be earlier, which means the
Yeah, we're
European
gonna be
folks can
doing-
join.
Right, we're gonna be doing a Sunday morning. We're gonna be doing some similar stuff. We're gonna be planning a little bit more carefully ahead of time about what we'll be doing.
Yep.
But yeah, we're gonna be bringing in, among others, a few of the Sidestorm pros, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have Gerald, Namshar gonna join us for some games, and one of the new pro Celcidus, and also the Sidestorm manager. He's pretty good too. He can join in. So that's at least 4. So we'll just have
Who's
to
the
think
manager?
of ways. His name is Snowden. So we gotta
Oh,
think of
I know Snowden. All right.
yeah. So we gotta think of some events to keep them entertained and mix up the teams
Right.
and just kind of enjoy. I'm pretty sure they're gonna love some games of SC2 Evo. And
we are
some normal
definitely up
games.
for suggestions too. If anyone has any other ideas, I still have a few for some of those custom map settings, and as well as some of those maps that it's like, wait a moment, deja vu. I remember. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you everyone for playing. Just some quick thoughts. What you guys think of that mod?
Yeah, go around the room. Go ask somebody specific, because
Well, Dark Menace I think has already stepped away, but E ET.
I don't know. I was a little confused. I haven't done anything with like
Mhm.
Brood War, but it was fun though. I liked it. I thought it was interesting.
Yeah, you kids with your auto casting and your unlimited selection and your F2s. Green Empire, have you tried that yet? Have you watched any of the streams of it?
No, I haven't, but it turns out if you just make lurkers and burrow them and use vipers, the game's pretty easy.
Like in StarCraft 2?
Exactly.
Little Reaper?
I've played this map before, and it was fun like trying different base and I get some different pieces and stuff.
Yeah. Are you glad that they didn't go Guardian?
Yeah.
And Neutrophil, how about you?
Yeah, I've played mod before too. It was just fun to kind of just mess around with the old stuff. I wanted to try a lot of the
Absolutely.
gimmicky things with like the Infest Command Center, but I couldn't get that going, so...
Yeah, I saw you moved a bunch of those queens out there, but the command center has to be damaged enough to be burning.
Mhm.
So that might be the secret sauce you forgot about.
I mean, I was planning on doing something later, but
Oh, okay. Just
Yeah,
kind of hiding them out
maybe.
there. All right, and Deepu, Vulture Man.
Yeah. Well, I've seen a couple of videos of people trying the mod. I've never tried it myself, but I remember they built a lot of vultures, and that was cool.
I miss those guys.
Selecting those comsat stations was getting on my nerves though. It's like, it's not like normal where you just click on the orbital command and you push it. You gotta like set a whole other. It's like a whole other building.
What?
Right,
Really?
you gotta select the add-on.
Yeah, like it's not
Oh,
just.
it's
Oh,
add-on.
that's right. It's on the side.
And
right?
one of the other things is you can only have, one add-on. So if you want to have a comsat and a nuke silo, well, you gotta attach something to another command center.
That's
Same thing
right.
with the
I
science
remember that.
facilities.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm telling you, kids, when I was your age, I appreciated StarCraft. I didn't complain about balance. I just went out there and I got ripped apart, and I liked it that way.
Sounds
So-
like the way I play. So.
Absolutely, and like I've brought up before, I would really like to do some actual Brood War 2 without people being required to know what they're doing, just like they weren't required there. Because, people talk about how hard Brood War is, but it's only hard if you're up against someone who knows more than you do or practices more. So, maybe sometime going forward, but thank you all for coming. I know this was a bit chaotic. I guess chaos was a little bit the point, and that's what made it a lot of fun, so I really appreciate it, and we will be seeing you throughout the summer.
GG's, guys.
Thank you very
Later.
much. GG's everyone.
GG gamer.
Alright, bye.